Douglas fir. It's been in this container for 3 years. And I've chopped off bigger branches, right? And it was so great last year. It produced all this finer growth the year before or whatever it was. And it's just really budded out through a couple of years from some of my initial pruning of just taking off these thicker ones. Now it's kind of strange with them all sticking out, and I've just, flat cut them. And my next task is to get rid of more of these, because basically the whole tree was these huge long branches coming out here. There's no way I was going to be able to make a tree out of that. So I'm going to use all these small ones. So I'm going to take off some more big ones. But before I do that, I want to really check the Yamadori. It's so exciting. This is probably as exciting as putting it in a new container, just because I get to find out what's under there. I don't actually know what we have for roots, and just from the initial bit, it looks like there's a little zigzag in there and then a big arc. And the tree is tilting over, that's straight, so it's tilting over. I think I'll be able to get it in whatever angle I want, so I'm not really going to pick a front probably at this point. Yeah, I will probably just wire some of these sort of down, start getting the shoulders to pull down just a bit, open it up a bit, and then I'll fertilize really heavily this year. So let's see what we got in here. Kind of want to, another piece I want to do is open up the, just get some of this native soil out and just allow water to kind of get into the center piece, because this is one where it just would swoop right down. Take me a bit to water, and I can see it's all native soil in here. You want to kind of save some of this. Just really want to see what we have for roots. Oh, I'm so tempted to want to dig into that more, but what that revealed is there's a root here, root here, a root here. So some nice roots. Yeah, especially if I go, I'm gonna probably go like that. And then the other side, there's not much, nothing on this back side. It's low. So when I look at what I'm thinking of is, I'm not sure if I want to take off all of the big thick branches, but this one is clearly way too big. I'm going to want to have these long straight gins, but and there's another huge one. This one has a branch on it, it can come off. It's just really thick at the top. And there's a couple branches below that are thick. This one, shading. I wrote the tree out of these, I think so. Let's see YouTube. I'm just going to take these off too. There we go. Oh, it's so much nicer. See, I was wondering, should I take get rid of this top one, use this as the apex. There's another couple branches, one in the back here, kind of wrap it around there. Gonna have to grow those branches out, swooping down. That's pretty high for an apex. Probably gonna be some angle like this. So and I'm not really gonna style it for more structurally styling, so I can put it in any direction. I really just want to get these shoulders down. And so this is coming on this side of the tree, meaning this branch is more on this side of the tree. Meaning I want the branch to come down here, where this is on the left side. I want this to come down here, and this will come off the back and down. So I'm going to start with this. I just want to start getting some of the shoulder coming down. I feel like I'm going to have to take this wire off pretty quick. And so I'm just opening this up. There's a little bud in there. Trying to give the buds some room. Just to get that branch set down. Bunch of nice buds here. I'm dealing with my poor wiring because I love the bark so much. I didn't want to wrap too much. I have one wire coming up here, but this lower bark's really good, but it's impinging on my ability to get this wire to. I want to hold this. The apex is still a little strange. Get a closer look at the roots. There's one root here, one root here, and a root back here. And it is sort of leaning one way, and maybe that's how I want it. But anyways, I'm really happy with it. Really, I'm just opening up. I mean, there's lots of these little buds. I had to be careful of one. I squished one up top there, unfortunately. And then I tilted them all up a little bit so that they'll, they're not facing straight down, right? So the needles are all kind of coming up. And tried to kind of, place them in such a manner that where they originated on the tree, the sort of pad came out there, so they're not twisted around too much. And again, this is just an initial styling, and whether my apex is here, right? So you can see I've kind of got some nice buds there, and then all these branches, and you could sort of make some a sort of an apex with that. Let it grow out strong. yeah, really happy with it. You see it's really pushed out. A lot of good growth. You know, and these branches have all become wild. And, but I'm really happy to see this interior growth, and it's really going to be about what little buds it can push after that chop back and hard fertilizing. It's you know, I'm just hoping that there's going to be buds popping out on these branches. Yeah, it's coming along nice.